What is going on, lovely ladies? It's your girl, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to discuss shaving creams. Not the ones used for your body and you know what. I am talking about ones you use for your face. Now you're probably thinking, why on earth would I have to know about shaving creams? You just buy one of these and you're good to go. Get it out of here. I want to deal with that as quickly as possible. Here's the thing. I totally understand it. But you're going to be seeing more videos about shaving in the future. Now, why is that? Well, I'll tell you exactly why. You have one face. Your routine compared to cis women is inevitably going to be a little bit different. Shaving is an inevitable part of your skincare routine. This is still skincare we're looking after. Now, if you have great dysphoria, such as you girl with facial hair, if you don't know how to properly shave, if you're not using the right tools, you're not using the right products, you will be experiencing razor burn, razor bumps, cuts, little things like that. That's what that's from. If you end up with skin conditions, you end up with weird crap on your face due to shaving, you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna make your dysphoria even worse. So this is something you should totally keep in mind. If you want that baby shave, you should surely keep watching. And if you don't know a lot about me, my name is Dimitria, and I'm here to make you the long, cool woman I know you can be. I do have an Instagram, and I do have a Facebook page, so please take a look at those. Be sure you're following that. And if you like videos like this, be sure to give me a like and subscribe because you will not want to miss what's next. Now, I will be honest, a lot of these shaving creams, which we're going to get into, most people don't use. However, I think there is something a lot of us should learn about how shaving creams work, what is exactly in a lot of them, and what shaving cream really does to the face. This is a product you use every single day, likely. So maybe if you're putting something on your face, the most sensitive and prized part of your skin, you might want to know a little bit more about it. Shaving cream is a cosmetic product used prior to shaving, used to lubricate and soften the skin prior to a shave. When you're putting a blade against your skin should be supple. It should bend to that razor blade to avoid cuts and tears. What you should never be experiencing is tugging and pulling, which is why you should be conscious about what razor you are using. When we are discussing shaving cream, there is a term I would like you to know, and that is what's called lather. Lather is that frothy white mass produced by a certain product when it's mixed with water. Now, in order to create this lather, to create that iconic frothy mass that goes on someone's face, you either lather up with a brush in a scuttle, which is a shaving bowl. You take that, swing it around, and that's how you create that lather. That's how you soap it up, essentially. Or in the instance of using a canned traditional cream, this pretty much creates lather for you. There are kind of 6 different types of shaving creams out there. Your canned aerosol foam, your canned gel, latherless, traditional shave cream, traditional bar soap shave cream, and stick shave cream. We're gonna talk about first the staple, the canned aerosol foamy cream. I still got like crap in my nails. Like I said, this instantly foams up. I'm not gonna do it again. It instantly foams up, it lathers, pretty much it gets the job done real quick, easy, and efficiently. This was invented to take away the traditional steps shaving cream took. You'll find with some of the products we're gonna talk about today, some of them end up becoming shaving cream after you lather it up with a brush in a bowl. That's how they traditionally worked. But with a canned one, pretty much all those steps are taken away. Though, if you asked any barber out there, a professional barber who does this for a living, which I highly recommend you check out videos for, like those ASMR videos, I'm like, I kind of want to go to those things. Like it just looks so soothing. I just can't take it. When this whole quarantine is over, that's the place I am definitely going. I will grow my hair out for a week to get there. If you ask any barber what they think of these things, they would consider it the fast food icon of shave creams. There are a lot of downsides to using these things. They end up being the cheapest on the market, but there's a lot of reasons for that. You are using something that is under pressure. It's compressed. There is so much air in this thing. That's why it gives that fluffy texture. We're going to talk about the ingredients. If you have a lot of problems shaving, and this is the thing, if you are on HRT, your skin here becomes incredibly sensitive, incredibly soft. That is skin that wouldn't be essentially used to having to shave every single day. So if you are having problems shaving and you're using this thing, this might be why. Aerosol creams essentially dry you out. The chemicals in there that allow that cream to be pressurized for it to foam up when it comes out makes it difficult for the skin to hydrate. When you're using something every day, you probably don't want it to have simple alcohols in it. There are good alcohols, but there are also the bad ones. And you'll find that many shaving creams contain alcohols. And obviously, this can overly strip your skin. They contain an ingredient called propylene glycol. This is a common ingredient used in pressurized cans. These also lead to increased irritation as well as possibly allergies. And again, they're trying to mask a lot of stuff. When you see the man behind the curtain, you'll find out that that's an ingredient used in antifreeze and brake fluid. That's right. This is the Dasani of the shaving world. There's so many ingredients in these things that you don't want to know about. And obviously one of them is propane. Really take that in for a second. And lastly, canned shaving creams have a lot of fragrance. Not in the traditional way you think about, where it gives you a headache. I mean, they give me headaches. But essentially, when it's under pressure and it's a propellant, that smells really bad. So they put in a lot of stuff in there. And if you've watched my moisturizer video, you know I go with stuff that has no fragrance, as little as possible, because you don't know what those ingredients to make that smell good. You don't know exactly what those can do to your face. They're not intended to help your face. They're intended to smell good. The second type of shaving cream, its tall and sleek sister, is the canned gel. Essentially, it's same story, but it comes out in a gel-like consistency. Essentially, the way they work is they propel out a gel and they whiten up right away, as in that lather is slowly and ever so quickly forming. These tend to be thinner, less fluffy in consistency, and in comparison to the canned foams out there, these are more targeted for sensitive skin types. These are often considered a step up from canned foams. However, they're still a propellant. They're still compressed under pressure with many additives, chemicals, and fragrances that you really don't know about. What you'll also find though is they're a little more pricey than canned foams, and they tend to go a little quicker. And we're going to discuss which razors go for certain shave creams. With these canned ones, pretty much they're advertised to go with cartridge razors. Now, I have talking a lot of crap about the canned shaving creams, but if you use them, no problem. You've joined millions and millions of people. The thing is, if you're looking after your face and you're experiencing a lot of difficulties, these might be the exact reasons why. Next shaving cream is a weird one to comment on. It's the girl gel. Essentially, you might find yourself using your body shaving cream for your face from time to time. Can you use body shaving cream for your face? The thing with that is you certainly can. It's when you use a body razor on your face. That's a big no-no. But you certainly, yes, can use them on your face. Essentially, there's only two differences between using a man's man canned gel and a body gel for women. Price and smell. What you'll find when you're transitioning, people make money off of your dysphoria. Every single product out there for women tends to be a little more expensive than the men's version. Pretty much people buy the same product that's either the pink version, the one that smells the most feminine, even when it's made with the exact same ingredients. Next, we're gonna take a little ride into Barber Lane. It's going to be a fun little experience. We're gonna talk about your traditional shave cream. These things either come in a tub or a tube. This is when you're not dealing with a compressed product. They are very, very thick. And this is in the instance where you would use a Scuttle, you'd use a brush, you take a little bit of that cream, put it in the bowl, get some water on your brush, and you got some soapiness. In Little Barber Lane, where we are right now, you're going to be using a badger brush to properly lift those hairs up and prep them for shaving. And the ingredients in these things are far, far superior than what you're using with the canned stuff. Primarily for straight and safety razors, and when you wouldn't think it, they tend to be a little affordable. Some of them can get really up there, but you can surely find a big tub for a reasonable price. Next, its brother is the bar soap. No, the stories you've heard of soldiers in boot camp using that bar soap just to get that shave on, that's not what we're talking about. This is essentially shave cream that comes in a puck-like form, very much like a soap bar. You are going to take your Scuttle, you're going to take your little brush, you're gonna put some water on your brush, and in that puck-like form, you're going to go in. It's taken a while. These tend to take a little longer to get that good lather you want, but to some wet shaving aficionados out there, these tend to be very worth it and even more affordable than the traditional shave cream and even the cheapest canned ones out there. The amount that you get out of the bar soap ones, it's quite an anomaly. Next is we're going back to the term gel. Now, these aren't what these things are. It's not a compressed gel, and this is a product that's often termed to be latherless, brushless. Essentially, that term lather, which I'm throwing right at you, that doesn't apply to latherless creams. The biggest difference with gels is you can't see it. It's fully transparent. So in a way, you're almost keeping track of where you have shaved kind of in a different way. You can basically see your hair, you can see your beard when you're shaving. And lastly, you have what's called a stick shaving cream. A little weird, but do you remember that puck form I was talking about with that soapy cream? Pretty much it's a stick shaped version of that. Essentially, get your face all wet, nice and hydrated. You would take that stick, you would put it in some cold water, like deodorant. You just do it all over your face. Now, you're probably not noticing a lot of lather yet, but this is when the brush comes in. You take your brush, all that product you've put on your face. Whoa, you're getting all this soap. This was a fun video to make. I enjoyed researching it. I enjoyed talking about it because this is not something you typically learn either when you're a woman or even when you're a guy. If it makes you feel any better, I just introduced you to a ton of knowledge only 50 to 60-year-old white dudes know. If you know how shaving creams work and what they're used for, then possibly those ingredients should take after that purpose. And if you have any questions for me, be sure to comment down below. I'm not a big YouTuber, so I will surely answer your questions. Thanks so much again for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Take care.